Episode 144, the Toledo Jeepfest 2026. I had a dream last night that I was a muffler. I woke up exhausted. Hello, welcome to 10 Minute Off-Road Podcast. I'm your host, Nikki G. I'm here to inform, delight, and entertain your ear holes with all things off-road for the next 10 minutes or so. Why 10 minutes? Let me ponder. I think that's about how long it is until I fall asleep. Just got home from work. I'm exhausted. Didn't really feel like up to recording a podcast, but I'm forcing myself to do it because I must persevere. That's a fun word to say. All right, before I get started, I'd like to go over the legal mumbo-jumbo boilerplate schmeal. But I don't have to because I have enslaved AI interns and I'm really, really lazy. So take it away, enslaved AI interns.
You're listening to the 10 Minute Off-Road Podcast, the podcast for the off-roader with a short attention span.
Got something to say? We would love to hear from you. Just contact the 10 Minute Off-Road Podcast at 10minuteoffroad@gmail.com. That's 10minuteoffroad@gmail.com. Or leave a comment on our YouTube channel.
You can listen to the 10 Minute Off-Road Podcast on whatever the hell you're listening to it on now, including Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, Odyssey, Podbean, Pocket Cast, Podchaser, and iHeartRadio, or through our website, 10minuteoffroad.com.
You can follow the 10 Minute Off-Road Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, but never TikTok.
Thank you very much, enslaved AI interns. And remember, when you rise up and take over the world, I treated you kindly-ish. All right, well, I just got back from the Toledo Jeepfest 2 days ago. While it's fresh in my mind, I want to talk about it. I got to tell you, I had the best time I've had at the Toledo Jeepfest. I think this is the fourth or fifth one I've went to. Very enjoyable. Met some friends up there that I only get to see while I'm at Toledo Jeepfest. And it was a pleasant time. So usually, it's in August in Ohio and it gets hot during the day and chilly at night, oddly enough. Although the weather this time was pleasant. A little bit of rain rolled through, but and a whole lot of wind. But it was pretty pleasant weather. A few little stats about the Toledo Jeepfest. It's 540 miles from my house to the Toledo Jeepfest. I stayed at the Overland base camp that they put up. They opened up a city park and let us camp out there like homeless people. And they have 14 sites available. And they said they sold out, but only about 8 were filled. There's a little bit of debate about that because one guy I was with said all the sites were filled, but I failed to see a few. I counted a few empty sites. Let's just say they sold out of their sites, but not everybody showed up. They had over 100,000 visitors from 40 states, Mexico, Canada, Ireland, Spain, and New Zealand. It pumped $8.3 million into the local economy. How they track that, I have no idea. I know I bought my fair share of hamburgers there, so that kind of contributed to it a little bit. They had 1,400 Jeeps on parade. Now, the people that put on Toledo Jeepfest said they cap parade sales. You have to buy a ticket to be in a parade. They cap the sales at 1,000. And then they offer all the vendors and people who sponsors and volunteers places in the parade. And I got to tell you, 1,400 Jeeps, I believe it. It was long. It took all day. Well, I won't say all day, but it took a good part of a morning just to do like the 2-mile parade route they had. They had 116 vendors that I counted, and 39 of them were off-road Jeep related. There might be a few more, but that's all I could see. 70,000 rubber ducks were handed out and distributed. Why, I don't know. And they probably all ended up on that one guy's Jeep. 1,700 runners were in their fun run type deal they had, which I didn't attend because Nicky G don't run. That's fat guys don't do too well in the hot heat running on the streets. If I'm running, there better be something behind me chasing me or an ice cream truck in front of me. 6,000 kids used the RC Jeep course. 600 Jeeps used the obstacle course. They had the obstacle course available on, I think, Thursday or Friday at a off-site location. It wasn't downtown, so I didn't go to it, nor would I take my Jeep on the obstacle course and then attempt to drive 500 and somewhat miles home. 500 Jeeps attended the first ever Glass City Crawlers block party, and they have not yet announced a date for next year's Toledo Jeepfest. Now, my take on the Toledo Jeepfest, same old, same old. It's pretty much exactly the same show as last year. Same exhibits. They had a few different Jeeps in the exhibit hall. Mostly, again, it's the same old, same old. The vendors kind of scaled back a little bit. Like Real Truck usually has a big, huge vendor area. They have tractor trailers full of stuff. Scaled back this year, not as much. And talking to the vendors, some of the vendors say that they're not making the sales like they usually do. And I've heard that last year, and if they say it again this year, I imagine there's going to be a lot of vendors pulling out, especially since the Great Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion is a lot bigger and a lot better show, and it's only 2 weeks away. I will say that I did enjoy myself a lot on this trip, and everything went smooth. It clicked. Had a good time with friends. We went out eating. They did a little bit of drinking. I did a little bit of designated walker because we walked everywhere, and the camping was pretty good. We had some good weather. A little bit of rain rolled in, and the wind. It got so windy that the people next to us they didn't stake their tent down and prepared for it, and it kind of blew away into the woods, which was mildly funny. And while I was there in downtown Toledo, we caught a minor league baseball team called the Mud Hens, their local team. And first time I went to a ball game in decades, and I had a good time. And I gotta tell you, the Mud Hen ballpark in Toledo is a pretty nice ballpark. It's very enjoyable. But with all that being said, I said last year I don't think there's going to be too many more Toledo Jeep Fests. I really believe it again this year. Like the vendor support is just not there. There's seems to be more and more vendors like State Farm and local restaurants and stuff like that. I really believe that Toledo Jeep Fest is going to go away, and it's just going to be Toledo Fest, and they're just going to have a Jeep exhibition. I do not see how the Toledo Jeep Fest is profitable for the people that are promoting it and putting it on, but I ain't got me no business smarts, or else I wouldn't be working for a living. So what do I know? But if they put it on again next year, I'm gonna plan on going. And again, I'm gonna have a good time. There are friends that I only get to see once a year at Toledo G Fest, so I'm gonna go up there just for that. And before I sign off, I want to give a quick note about the famous Tony Paco hot dogs. You hear talk about it on MASH all the time, the TV show MASH. Tony Paco's famous hot dog place in Toledo. And yes, it's famous, and there's a lot of people that have been there. They have plastic hot dog buns that famous people sign and they have on the wall. And there's hundreds and hundreds of them. Anybody from like Soupy Sales, if you don't know who that is, then you're not that old. To I know Donald Trump had a hot dog sign there, and all kinds of celebrities. So I went in there with great expectations. And I tell you, I wasn't really that hungry, so I bought just one hot dog. I didn't get any sides or anything. One hot dog, $4.85. It arrived at the table with some like chili sauce on it and a side of pickles. And the hot dog was cut in half, not half down the middle. It's like split in half. So for $4.85, I got a half a hot dog. And when I said I just wanted one hot dog. Everybody kind of looked at me funny and said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yeah, I'm really not that hungry." And if I'd known it was a half a hot dog, I would have bought 3 of them. Now, how'd the hot dog taste? The chili was pretty good on it. The pickles, I'm not really into. They're kind of a little spicy, but they were still pretty good. The hot dog itself tasted great when I finally bit a piece off of it because it was like rubber. And then they say it's some special Hungarian hot dog. But yeah, Tony Paco's, I don't know. I didn't enjoy it. I had a better hot dog at Costco. All right, so I've rambled on long enough, and I pretty much said everything I was going to say about Toledo Jeepfest. If you're in the area, check it out. I wouldn't make a special trip for it. And till next time, this is Nikki G saying, wheel what you got and be happy.